think we're recording. Oh, the Slothies. Hi Dale, hi Em. How you doing? Okay, now Daddy's going to ask you to turn off because Daddy's going to be doing some of his louder numbers. Right, while I get set up here, I'm going to do a few numbers here. I was going to play acoustically due to that aircraft flying overhead and sometimes underhead. That's not going to happen here. It's February 2024. Whoever thought I would see February? What was I going to say? Yeah, I know what at least some of you are going to write in and say. Well, at some point you're writing in your lovely songs, lovely performance, I'm very grateful for that. And you say, but your guitar's out of tune, mate. It's not out of tune, okay? It is alternately tuned. So the guitar is tuned to a certain way because when I used to play live, long story short, and I've done this so many times, I'll turn the other camera on actually while I'm chatting. So when I used to play live, because I was a street musician and I always used to use weird tunings to play live, you just needed to catch people's attention. You're talking 1980 here, you know, and stuff as they were walking around. So, and then I just got into the habit of just, like Neil Young does it as well, as musicians know, try and play along with the Neil Young song, certainly in the early days. Like, what the heck is this? Like, you know, Graham Parsons as well, you know, and obviously Ry Cooder. But anyway, So then when I used to play live, and as I got more popular and everything, and I could afford to buy guitars and wasn't homeless, and so what I would do is I'd have a rough set list, and I'd have 3 or 4 guitars on stage, all with different tunings. So then I would go from As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap into Of, but rather than try and, so in As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap, where the G string is down half a tone, sit there and go and bring that back up, and then take the top E down to play Of, I would just grab another guitar and go. I can't do that anymore. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the strength. So some of them will be in tune and some of them will be out tune to what they normally are. But I'm going to quote the great Shauna of Watch It for Days fame. She makes these amazing videos, and they must, well, I know they take her a month to do, a month for an hour-long video, and the love and the care and everything she puts into them, amazing. And then some guy will, or some person, yeah, guy, girl, whoever, will write in and say, but you mispronounced, I don't know, San Demetrio or something, you know. And in the next video she would say, I hope I pronounced that right, and thank you all, so many of you, for taking the time to write in and tell me that I mispronounced a word that I've never heard of before. It's nice to know you care so much. So it's nice to know that you care so much to write in and say my guitar's out of tune, but you know, there are a lot of people on the internet with the guitars in tune. You won't find too many people that write the songs that I do, huh? Anyway, those of you who stayed past that, I'm very grateful. I'm gonna, oh man, I'm getting too weak in the arms now to put the guitar on anymore. I'm then gonna cheese off a few more. I'm gonna start with As Ye Sow, So Shall Ye Reap, which is a song. I wasn't going to say anything, but Dylan and Emily, for watching this. Well, here's a little thing just for any children out there. So children, now this is something well actually no children should be watching this. I don't use bad language in my songs, which is surprising really, considering just how angry and caustic some of my songs are. But you know, you don't want to diminish the message by concentrating on a word with a hard consonant in it, you know. My children sent me this 4 years ago. It says, Daddy, thank you. It's a jigsaw puzzle piece, plastic. And it says, Daddy, thank you for being a special piece of our lives. Love, Dylan and Emily. And this goes with me everywhere. It goes to bed with me at night, and if I am able to go outside in my wheelchair, then it sits in my pocket with me. So, the point I'm making, children, you know, the old folks might be a bit naggy sometimes or whatever, you know, but you know, something like that can mean a lot. This is the only thing in 4 years. So I was just going to hold this up to you actually, and then I went somewhere else off camera. And this is the only thing in almost 4 years, 2 months shy of 4 years, 4 months shy of 4 years, that my beloved, beautiful, wonderful children have ever been allowed to send me. No birthday cards, no Christmas cards, no Father's Day cards, no presents. They've not been allowed to send photographs of me. They've begged the person they're with, please can we send Daddy a birth? No, you send him nothing. This other person cut off all contact, tried to even get I was going to have another heart attack. There's a postman turning up some mail. Probably a letter from you saying, just sing the song, will you? I've kind of lost my spiel now where I was going, so if you think that's acceptable that we live in a land where children who love their father can be denied access to him. And I can say for no reason whatsoever, because my evidence was not looked at. Now it's gone now, but when the letter came back from the court, I sent an SD card of injuries, of aggression, stuff I don't want to talk about directly. And it came back and said, we can't accept the evidence or your submission in this format. Well, why not tell me before a frickin' court case? The judge took one look at the colour list and he took one look at the colour of my name, and it was a done deal then. But my children have had their childhoods taken away. And if you, they're nearly there now, folks, and if you don't think that children having their childhood stolen from them and living in misery and fear and, you know, not having bedtime stories read to them and being taken out to the park, pushed on swings and driven down to town so they can go out for dates with their friends, not being given pocket money, not going to fun fairs, not being taken to the cinema, having no childhood whatsoever. If you don't think that is wrong, don't listen to my songs. Go watch something else, okay? I listened back to something the other day, one of my videos, and it was so, I like them loud. You know, being an old punk. It was so loud. My ears, and I was just watching that on the laptop. I was like, man, you have no idea. Can you hear the helicopters? That's one of the reasons I like to play and sing so loud. It's when you're not hearing me acoustically anymore. Man, I wish I could turn the cameras around, the windows are wobbling. I live right next to an air base, and you know, every time something goes off in the Middle East, they go on manoeuvres here, because of course this looks like, you know, the Red Sea, doesn't it? The heart of downtown Somerset. Downtown, down lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. As ye sow, so shall ye reap. There's something in your soul that makes even the devil shut up. There's venom and there's vitriol in every syllable you utter. I don't know why you wake up, let alone how you sleep. Remember this though, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. You revel in putrescence and slake your thirst in innocence tears. Your unholy essence has shadow-drenched their years, but I will pull them free from you, and safe I shall them keep, and know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. obtuse pleasure do you get? Inflicting pain on all you view. Salome herself would balk at all the twisted things you do. You gloat with arcane eyes as you make my children weep. But always know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. When blind justice should finally come calling, that can balance up the scales. On that day your bed will be unmade, and it will be your screams for mercy that will be to no avail. You'll not escape the pit you dug. Ah, you've made its walls too steep. It's foretold, but as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Every insult that you hurl, you gloat below to see them hit. Your skull and crossbone flag unfurled, your hatred hand blows, but just won't quit. Do you think they will forgive you? That you won't know defeat? Naive fool, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Where can you escape to that your infamy will not follow? When you land upon the stand, your excuses none shall swallow. Where you start is where you'll end. The circle shall be complete. Hades hound, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Oh, what's happened to my hair? I just got out of the shower. I'm going to go for a take of glimpses. Forgive me just a second, will you please, while I just grab the lyrics. Glimpses, I wrote this, when did I write this? 3 or 4 days ago, 4 days ago. This is my latest song to date. Whenever I say things like that, people write in and they say, well, only 4 days ago? Why, yeah, I used to write 4 songs a day, you know. This is a good segue because the chord structure isn't that different, really. This is a song I wrote. This is about people that, you know how people say to you sometimes, now you might not have enough tape left on you, so I'm going to turn that one off. And so I got 2 cameras going here, you see. So I'll keep the safety camera doing 1 song at a time. There. Because the safety camera records at 4K. It only records 18 minutes of footage, whereas you record 34. what was I saying? Glimpses, yeah. So this is Glimpses, Higher Camber 2. This is a song I wrote 4 days ago. And although I could have written it any time in the 42 years I've been writing songs, I guess. But this is a song about you know, how people say, well, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a bad time, and oh no, oh really, you know, your whatever, you know, your boyfriend's dumped you, and oh, the boss is giving you a bad time, or people picking on you at school or work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And really inside they get a nice warm glow, and they're getting off on that, you know. They've painted this look on their face. And not just on a one-on-one level, you know. I find that with charities and stuff, you know. I had a thing from a charity. This is a true story. This is, I'll go slightly off message. I'm going to end up doing thank you for calling our charity soon. I haven't sung that in a while, actually. And for various reasons, so I get a small amount of disability money from the army. The things that happened back in the 70s. But there was a financial charity, and because I have the onset of neurological dementia to go with this blasted disease, you know, so certain things, you know, it's hard to comprehend facts and figures sometimes, you know, and these people were gonna, this charity turned up to help, you know, and I was pointing out some things here, and they said, I mean, I'm not trying to give you a sob story about myself. There's a general point behind this, and their email. So they came out. It took them 3 months to get here. Yeah, okay, and they were in here for an hour, and then they went on. And 8 o'clock that night, I got helicopters in any case, so I got to keep talking, I guess. I got an email from them saying, well, thank you for saying yesterday, and I need your last 3 months worth of bank statements, and the dates that you were in the British Army, and the name of your electricity supplier and your water supplier and all this stuff. And I was saying, you're in here for an hour, why wasn't that the first question out of your lips? And I'm saying, well, you know, I have no means of getting the access to a lot of this stuff, you know. Not Mr. like that. And so they replied from that, came back, and it said, well, I'll come and pick them up next time I'm in Yeovil. So it's another 3 months. So, you know, as I, you know, being a gentle fellow, I wrote back and said, well, what does one do in the interim? Sell something. I thought, so you're getting paid, this is a financial charity, okay, you're getting all the tax breaks, you can raise the salaries because, you know, not for profit, so we can just spend, you know, award pay, salary, right, but whatever you're on, 40 grand a year. Hello, is that the bleep bleep financial assistance charity? Well, yes, it is. I'm in really dire straits. I've got no money and I've got no food in the house. Sell something. Thank you for calling. Man. Hey, Glimpses. Okay, Glimpses is in the key of E, isn't it? It is a 1, 2, a 3, 4, 58, 24, 12, and carry the 2. Now you know why I need help with finances. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, by the way, if you are viewing this video, I don't normally do this. I've never done it before in 3,000 videos. But if you're viewing this and you're enjoying it, and if you're viewing this and hating it, there's a link there somewhere where you can send some money to my beautiful children. They will get it on their 18th birthday. I thank you in advance. What are you waiting for? I mean, if you can give $50 million to Donald Trump, come on, you know. You got $2 to send you know, some children who are virtually homeless through no fault of theirs or my own. England, what a country. You know what I'm talking about, you don't. But I've just come off the back of singing As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap. This is Glimpses. That's not loud enough. Yeah, somewhere around there. Everybody's telling me to change direction, saying sagely, this ain't no way to live. can hear what's hidden behind their inflection. Advice is all they're prepared to give. A lot of people like to see a fire start. They just get off on the smell of burning flesh. They watch you put a stranglehold on my heart. Squeeze it till I had no emotion left. Glimpses of light in an empty night. Stack debts, deal out every card I get. Try though you might, you can't win the final fight. Glimpses of friends you've never met. Blood red tears dripping from the sky's eyes. Exit signs flashing on your lips. The preacher's sermonizing that life's a pleasure cruise. So how come the captain's jumping ship? I'm trying to remember what is yet to occur while they're leading me to the Valkyrie's lair. You're in love with him and he's in debt to her. You know where to find me if you dare. Glimpses of light in an empty night. Stack decks, deal out every card I get. Try though you might, you can't win the final fight. Glimpses of friends you've never met. I think the helicopters are actually in my bathroom now. Put the toilet seat down. Okay, I want to do of. I want to just check and see how much time I've got left on these files. So, 22 minutes there, so I don't know how long you've been going for. I've got the lyrics here, you don't impress me, I can't remember the music yet. Don't talk, play. I'm just going to go over here and get some lyrics, don't mind me. Oh, I wrote this in 1989. This is a strange song to me these days. I wrote this and I used to play it every night without thinking about it, and then just before I retired, this was the last song I played on stage before I retired. In early 2000 it was. When was it, Judy? You were there? April 2000 maybe? And I froze up halfway through the lyrics, got no idea why. And normally when that happens I just make up new lyrics on the spot, you know, because most songs, or my songs, are longer than they're actually, they're actually played for, you know. There's normally words overspilling. Was it those days that I wrote recently, and it started out as 2 pages and ended up 32 verses by the time it had finished, coming out over the 3 days. And but ever since then, there's been a block on the lyrics in my brain. On the breadline, daddy's in the headlines. Gonna do some hard time, don't get caught the next time. Get sacked if you come late, starting with a flesh slate, coming in the back gate. Nothing's worth the long wait. You wanna be a poor man? Get yourself a raw band. Let the low the low man, then you'll know the score, man. Buy yourself a big house and speculate your way out. Letters after your name. Underneath, you're just the same. Consumer education, high rise and inflation. Vote your inclination to change a situation. Want a happy ending? Get your sister's friend in. You gotta stop pretending nothing's worth defending. Jan's become a minister. Don't you find her sinister? Don't you turn your back on her unless you can convince her. Keep straight on the same course. Never trust the police force. Your name's on their computer. Woo! Mama says it don't suit her. Checking on your profile, making up your own style. Jan said fine, but all the while the church is being defiled. Moderate your secrecy, giving to indecency. Hide it with complacency. Don't say it's a waste of me. Well, I heard Jan complaining. Church reflects the rain in. Asked to say the same things. Don't ring cause I ain't in. Authority in crisis. People ought to try this. Banks have got your mortgage. Woo. Show them where the door is. Coming home for weekends, living off your best friend. She says that it all depends on where you wind up in the end. Jan became a missionary, said she was a visionary, telling tales of destiny and everyone's an enemy. Taking off the payroll on the bosses say so. Better learn to walk slow. People here in plain clothes, conducting your own defense. Everything is an offense. No one cares how hard you try. Steal yourself an alibi. I came with thought. That always used to be an acoustic number actually, with a harmonica. I had a lot more lungs in those days than I do now. Click. Okay, what should we do just to finish off with it? A few more minutes of tape, left like tape. I keep saying tape pixels. I had this turned way down too low for Ov. Ov should have been up here like this. Actually, I'm going to do my daughter's poem, Where's the Sun Go To at Night? This is called Where's the Sun Go To at Night, written by the amazingly talented Emily Jade Murphy. Donate now. This was a lullaby when I wrote it, and it's evolved. My daughter, who's 9, I should point out her favourite album since she was 6 is John Lennon's rock and roll album. So I suspect that she would probably like it the way I'm playing it here now, better than the slow acoustic versions. Although I always feel guilty playing it electrically because I know that it's got a lot of fans with parents on my YouTube channels and my other ones and stuff, you know, because they like it and everything from the melody and everything, because it's just like a lullaby, you know, and it's allegorical, you can sing to your children. But anyway, but that's not how we're going to do it now. 2, 3, 4. Where does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it sink into the sky's lake? Well, what kind of mysterious shapes would that make? And what secrets does the sun hold? They say I need to wait to be told. Does it turn into the moon? Well, if I'm patient, I guess I'll find out soon. The sun gives us those glowing bright skies, but it's the clever old moon gives us the tides. Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it hide until daylight? I told you that I loved you. I think it might have been a lie. I said I'd never put anything above you, but now I wonder why. Now I wonder why. I told you I would be there for you no matter what shadows did fall. Now I've gotta be aware of you. I can hear the coyotes call. Love is always a two-way street, and we've reached a dead end. No matter how many people you meet, you'll never find a friend. Now I've got to say goodbye. It won't be au revoir. Now I've crossed the final line. I don't even know who you are. things there. So that was an abrupt ending to Where's the Sun Go To at Night. While I was singing that other song where I just started writing itself in my head and I just had to go straight into it. I hope the tape lasted long enough to record it. Okay, I'm going to turn the cameras off, change the batteries, play again. If you're wondering what I'm going to play next, it's going to be Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone. Don't miss it, folks. My wonderful children. There's a PayPal link. Thank you in advance.